Welcome to the Gum Report. Here's another one for you guys. I just finished filming my Cody and my thoughts on Cody and Ray. Here's my thoughts on Naomi, what she's doing. Now, this is what I've checked. I have checked to see on WWE's website, is she still there? And she is. She's still shown on the main roster. There is no update since May before they dropped the titles. That's her and Mercedes. Trinity and Mercedes dropped their titles, as you remember, last year around May. We have not seen her at all since then, but she's still on the website. And before Royal Rumble, many people believed she was going to come in. Many people expected her to come in, but she said, no, I don't know where you're getting that from. I'm not coming in. So, this is my thoughts on Naomi, what could possibly be happening. Now, I miss Trinity. I love the woman. She's a wonderful woman. We all know she's a great wrestler. She's got a good character. She's highly flashy and stylish. We love her. She's earned a right to become champion now more than once. And now, what happened with the tag division probably put really a lousy taste in the mouth, which I don't blame her. So, what is going on here? Is she coming back to WWE? Well, I botch here because I'm not going to say she's coming back immediately. I don't believe so. But this is what I believe is happening. There are two possibilities by WrestleMania. One, she's going to be set up to come back by WrestleMania. Or two, she's not coming back for at least a year or two easily. Easily because of what's going on with Vince. Because she read the room. When Vince was there, she had nothing. She was doing nothing with Mercedes. And that's why Trinity left. Now, Vince left, but Trinity chose still not to come back because by the time this happened was around the time of her contract expiring. We knew that her contract was nearing the end of the year to expire. We knew Mercedes tried to get out of her contract and did. And literally, she's out there. She went to New Japan Pro Wrestling at the end of the year to show off at Wrestle Kingdom 17. So, Mercedes is gone. We don't know when she's coming back. And I don't even know if Makazi, her husband, if he's going to be staying with the company eventually either. He may leave. You never know. But the point for Mercedes, she's not going back for a while. She's still got to film The Mandalorian. She's probably going to get other roles. And she's still going to wrestle. We don't know what she's going to do after she's I know that she's going to be doing a wrestling match against Kylie. I don't know when. I think it's in March. And she is doing for New Japan Pro Wrestling in Seattle. So I do remember that. But I don't know what she's going to do after that. Maybe she might show up in AEW. I doubt that she'll go to Impact. She might. And now many people say that's like a downgrade. But it's not us who would consider it a downgrade. It's got to be Mercedes who's going to consider it a downgrade. If she's not signed to New Japan Pro Wrestling or Pro Wrestling Noah or All Japan Pro Wrestling, if she's a free agent, she can go wherever she wants, even if it is a downgrade by fans going to Impact Wrestling to be a knockout for a couple of months. Might be something she might have wanted for a long time because who says she hasn't watched Impact Wrestling? And she may not want to go up against Deonna Purrazzo. She may want to go up against Mickie James. She may want to go up against... think about it, guys. She can go up against Marsha Slamovich if they book her right. Mickie James. Jordan Grace. Deonna Purrazzo. She may even go up against Tasha Steelz when she comes back. She may go up against Killer Kelly. I'm just saying what a Mercedes would do. But I know this is not about Mercedes, it's about Trinity. But this is what I'm thinking for Trinity. Because there are two paths she has. She can be set up to go to WrestleMania. And they be setting it up without anyone knowing. And she may just show up at WrestleMania without anyone even on the roster knowing. Like they've done before. They've done this. They did that with freaking Sting. Remember. No one knew that Sting was coming. No one knew that Cody was coming. And they shocked the entire roster when they showed up. So, Naomi, Trinity, may show up like that. Now, if she doesn't, this is what I think will happen after WrestleMania. It could be that she's filming a movie. It's a possibility. If she's not, and she just took time off to recover because, as you know, wrestlers do get injured, and she's been on the go for quite a while, she may just appear at AEW. Maybe she might appear even at Impact Wrestling. As I said before, the place that she might go, because I said this multiple times, that she should just leave the company, and now she has, possibly. If she has, it's a big question, where would she go first? My feeling would be AEW. Seeing Trinity for 2 on AEW TV will be a big blow to WWE in a sense, because we haven't seen Mercedes there yet. If Mercedes shows up there first, Trinity might show up there first. She may get up on the roster and be there for maybe about a year. Maybe she'll get a year contract, like Saraya may have had maybe more than 1 year. And she may finally be able to get matches that she never had before. She may now go up against Saraya. She may now go up against Toni Storm. She may go up against Ruby Soho. She may go up against Britt Baker. Hell, she may go up against a Jamie Hayter. All that could happen. Maybe she might even have a chance to face Athena. Think about this. Maybe she'll go to ROH and go face Athena. Yes, ROH, yes. But you get my point. Anything could be for Trinity for 2. Now, let's say she doesn't. Let's say she goes to New Japan Pro Wrestling. She's going to go up against some of the most toughest women out there, which easily is going to be a big culture shock for her. If she decides to go to New Japan, she's going to be dealing with a lot of women she's never dealt with before in a wrestling style that she's never dealt with before. She's never faced Japanese strong style when it came to wrestling other than Asuka. Yeah, she's faced Asuka before, but her style of wrestling was very restrained because of how WWE is. She ain't going to get that over there. She's going to get a very high, fast-paced, very physical match from women there. And maybe she may want that because maybe she learned something from Mercedes that Japanese wrestling is so different compared to American and European wrestling and Mexican. It may intrigue her. Because Trinity, you may think that she's just a black woman that's just not going to learn anything. Trust me. Trinity takes her craft very seriously. So she will, if she feels like it's necessary to learn it, she will go to New Japan, go to the dojos, and learn for a year. It may happen. Last, Impact Wrestling. Do I believe she will go there? It's also a possibility. She may stay there for a few months to a year. If she goes there, let's make this clear. Right now, if she goes there, it will make her stir. She has headlined WrestleMania. She has. She's been in some of the most highest spots in WWE. Now, I'm not saying that they're going to push her to the moon in Impact Wrestling. She may not even stay there a year. But having the experience in another promotion, if she doesn't go to New Japan Pro Wrestling or AEW, if she goes to Impact directly, it will be a different mindset for her. Something new that she may learn over there. Now, I'm sure she knows Tommy. And there's been some women over there she knows. But she's not known Tasha Steelz. She's never known Deanna Purrazzo. She's never met Jordan Grace unless it was just in maybe an event where they just passed one another. You don't know. This could be a huge opportunity for her to at least get her feet wet in understanding the different types of ways wrestling is. And let's be honest. She will eventually go back to the promotion where her husband is. It will happen. Kind of like a Mercedes may one day return, maybe. But when it comes to Trinity, I do believe after maybe 2, 3, or 4 years, she will eventually go back to WWE. If she doesn't reappear at WrestleMania this year. She will go back in maybe 2 or 3, maybe 4 years. Perfect herself. Grow a little bit. And when she comes back, she may be an entirely different person because her work rate will be different, her mindset will be different, and maybe her creative sense will be different. Counting on one thing, guys. this counts on if Vince McMahon stays. Guys, the reason that she's not there, the reason Mercedes is not there, because of Vince. No matter how we play this, no matter how much we want Trinity not to go to Impact Wrestling or AEW, to go back to WWE, or want her to go to AEW, or want her to go to New Japan, or even Impact for that matter, this is all going to stem if Vince stays in the company and if they actually do sell or not. There's a possibility they may never sell. And if they don't sell, will Vince still be there as chairman of the board? If Vince is still there, there's no way he will not influence what's already going on. We know that he's been influencing women and men and Triple H. Look at Natalya. Guys, she wore the same clothes 2 weeks in a row. Last week, she wore the same clothes. The week before, she wore the same clothes, showing very low cut with a lot of titty. Remember what Athena said, that they were having meetings about women wearing more skimpy and more revealing clothes like a Mandy Rose. And as Athena said, Mandy is beautiful, she's sexy, she's alluring, but I'm not like that. But Natalya is. Now, no one says Natalya can't wear sexy clothes when she's not in her wrestling gear, or even wearing somewhat sexy wrestling gear. But notice how the women are going to start changing the style more. If Vince has more influence, you're going to see more revealing of a Natalya, a Becky Lynch. Look at what Lacey Evans is wearing. She's not really acting any different than she's acting before. And she's showing even more cleavage. Way more. Sooner or later, those titties are going to pop out if she's not careful. Look how the women are now. Most of them are wearing clothes they want to wear. Eventually, if Vince comes back, they may show more revealing if he comes back to creative. And Trinity and sure Mercedes are watching. How can you not? The question's going to be if Vince stays and then becomes part of creative again. If he does, I don't know what's going to happen with Trinity. I still do believe she'll return, but I don't know. But this is just me. And this is my thoughts on a Naomi and what will happen to her. Please give me a comment below, and I will do a follow-up if new information comes out. Peace.